Here's a little bit of juicy news that might whet your appetite for what tonight will certainly be an epic event. And maybe it won't be. Maybe it'll be, it'll all fall flat. I don't think it will. I think it's going to be a very, very big deal. The president is asking for an additional ground rule ahead of tonight's first presidential debate. Fox News has learned that the president's campaign wants the Biden campaign to allow a third party to inspect the ears of each debater for electronic devices or transmitters. The president has consented to this kind of inspection, but Joe Biden has not so far. Ear check. The president wants an ear check. Nah, nothing's going to go crazy tonight. It's going to be real calm. It's going to be a normal, quiet evening. Very routine, very humdrum. Over the last several weeks, Biden's campaign has requested 2 breaks, one every 30 minutes, to break up the 90-minute commercial-free program. Now listen, I want to be old someday. I'm pretty old now. I'm 60 years old. And I don't know, I could go 90 minutes. I have to go down the hall, as it is, about every 45 minutes to an hour. I think Vice President Biden has got a big concern tonight. The request has been denied by the Trump counterparts. There will apparently not be a potty break in the 90 minutes. So maybe we're going to start to see, a bit of a pained expression on one of their faces. I mean, this could happen to both of them. Either one of them might have to have a potty break. What do you do? What do you do if in the middle of that you got to go to the bathroom? If you leave, that'll be a huge event. Well, I know what the president can do. He can say, I have to take an important phone call. Sweden is attacking us. I got to go take a call. What a night it's going to be, huh? 10 minutes past the hour. We're in the ReliefFactor.com studios. Round 1, debate number 1. And here's my advice to you. Don't predict anything. Expect anything. I know it's kind of it's a guessing game, and it's a bit of it's sport. Oh, this is what's going to happen. Chris Wallace is going to do this, and Chris Wallace is going to be real hard on Biden, but real hard on Trump, but he won't be hard on Biden, and Biden is going to babble like an idiot, and Trump's going to challenge him to arm wrestling. Listen, come on, come on, man. Let's not predict anything. Let's just sit back and watch it unfold. For my part, I'm going to be actively engaged with anyone who wants to text me. This is probably one of the dumbest ideas I've ever come up with. But you know the MyPillow text line? We're all through the show. You can text me at 1-800-655-MIKE. I don't know why every radio host doesn't do this, because it's really a pretty cool way to get feedback from listeners. It's one thing to take your call on air, but a lot of people don't want to come on air. A lot of people, and we try to make you accessible or make the show available to you in a variety of ways. You can call 800-655-MIKE, press 1, come on air with me. If you don't want to come on air live, you can leave a voicemail message. We prefer you come on air, incidentally. If you want to call me, 1-800-655-MIKE. And if you want to text me on the MyPillow text line, it's 1-800-655-MIKE, 800-655-6453. Well, tonight, 8:20, I'm going to be appearing on a lot of radio stations along with the great Hugh Hewitt, who this morning, once again, called me a never-Trumper on his show. If you heard that and you scratched your head, that's Hewitt's brand of humor. You know the person who's got a strange sense of humor that you always can't quite figure out? That's Hewitt. So he thinks it's funny to call me a never-Trumper, forgetting that people believe him and write me and then get all annoyed, which is what he wants. He's just mischievous. That's him. He's a troublemaker. But I'll be on with Hugh tonight at 8:20 Eastern, because Hugh is anchoring our Salem Radio Network pre- and post-debate coverage on terrific radio stations all over the country. After I do the hit with Hugh at 8:20 p.m. Eastern, then I'm going to sit down, get out the popcorn, turn up the volume, and get my laptop out, and I'll be texting with you if you want to engage via text. 1-800-655-6453. Write the number down, make a note, and starting at 8:30 tonight, you can text me. And oh, by the way, if you're a jerk about it, you get blocked just like that. I can block texters with a stroke of the keyboard. Now, during the show, I don't always see texts directly. Got a team, and, you know, Pavlina and Eric and Derek, we got a whole team that kind of handles all that. Tonight, it'll just be you and me. 1-800-655-6453, 800-655-MIKE. It's an easy way to remember it. And thanks to MyPillow for sponsoring tonight's text coverage from my living room, from my couch to you. And we can respond in real time like a bunch of teenagers, because that's what I feel like. I mean, it feels like it's going to be like, oh, look at that. Oh, my gosh. It'll all be in real time, and it should be a lot of fun. Tonight's going to be a big night. I have absolutely no idea what's going to happen.